Yo, what's up, gamers? It's your boy, Young Dreads the Artist, and today I'm diving into my thoughts on Solo Leveling the Rise Overdrive Beta. If you've been following the buzz, you're a fan of the anime or webtoon like me, you probably were hyped about this drop. And let me tell you, I went in with curiosity, and what I came out with was a solid mix of excitement, some surprises, and yeah, a couple of gripes too. Let's talk about what this beta brought to the table and how it stacks up with fans of the series and the action RPGs in general. Right out the gate, I absolutely enjoyed my first few runs, jumping in, taking control of Sunji and Wu, learning the ins and outs of the system. It all felt smooth and immersive. There's this satisfying rhythm of the combat that drew me in fast. The learning curve wasn't too harsh either. Figuring out how the skills connect, how the chain combos, how to summon shadows mid-fight, it felt like I was reliving moments from the show, but through my own hands, very rewarding. Visually, this game pops. The animations are slick, from shadow summoning to special skill bursts. It's the watching the anime come alive in 3D. There's a cinematic quality to the movement, the dodge rolls, weapon transitions, even the dungeon environments. And the combat fluid, punchy, it nails that mix of spread and spectacle. You can tell the devs poured real love into animating Jin Woo's abilities, whether you're slashing through the mob or pulling off a clutch ultimate, it feels powerful. Another strong point for me, the game sticks pretty faithfully to the original storyline. If you're already a solo leveling fan, it hits all the right notes. It doesn't feel like it's trying to rewrite the shortcut, the narrative, you're living it. And that kind of storytelling immersion matters in an adaptation like this. It helps root gameplay in something emotional and familiar. One detail I really appreciated was the character voice work and pacing of cutscenes. They didn't feel like something I had to skip through, get to the next fight. You get those quiet moments, those pause and take in beats, like when Jin Woo first realizes his power isn't a curse anymore, but a gift. The delivery hits in just the right spots to remind you this isn't just an action game, it's also personal journey of evolution. Now let's talk about the co-op. This was a pleasant surprise. Playing with others so far has been smooth and fun. It adds a layer of strategy and teamwork that wasn't present in the original Rise release. It's not full-blown MMO multiplayer, but it gives you that taste of community, of sharing the grind and the glory with your friends. And while we're talking about co-op, I also want to mention how satisfying the synergy can be. Even in beta, I saw teammates bringing different tactics, one tanking Mars while another shredded from a distance with shadows. It made me wonder, if the devs add builds and roles with actual mechanics like aggro control or buffs, this could evolve into a co-op system with real strategic weight. Alright, let's address the downsides, because as much as I've enjoyed it, there are definite areas they could have hit harder. First and foremost, no character creation. That hit me. For a game with this kind of scale and immersion, not being able to create your own hunter is a missed opportunity. Sure, Jin Woo is iconic, but offering players this chance to craft their own story in solo leveling universe, that would have taken it to another level. Then there's the grind. And I mean, it feels like a grind heavy game. Loot gear, upgrades, resource farming. It's looking like one of those titles where if you're not ready to put in serious hours, you'll fall behind quick. Some folks might love that, but casual gamers, they might burn out early. Also, let's be honest, it feels like a port. In the original Rise, they took out the gacha system, swapped characters, swapping with summon mechanics, added co-op, and rewrapped it. Some features feel refined, others feel stripped down. This one gets me though. Why isn't it an MMO? It's such a massive world, perfect for shared exploration, guild systems, dynamic zones. Imagine walking through the dungeon with a squad of shadow users, each with their own backstory. The DNA of this game screams for MMORPG treatment. I feel like the developers missed a massive opportunity here. And finally, let's talk about classes. So they split Jin Woo's powers into 4 distinctive classes, each with different weapons, bows, swords, big hammers, etc. Sounds cool on paper, right? But it drifts hard the original portrayal. Jin Woo was a dagger guy, fast, precise, lethal. Turning him to a jack of all weapons feels like it dilutes the authenticity of his character. It's not a deal breaker, but it pulls me out a bit. So where does this leave us? Solo leveling a Rise Overdrive beta is flashy, fun, and faithful in a lot of ways. It gives fans a rich experience with responsive controls, high quality visuals, and a serious nod to the anime's DNA. But it also feels like it's sitting on the fence between being a standout hit and something just shy of greatness. It shines in what it keeps from the source of struggles and what it removes or reshapes. No custom characters, no full MMO integration, a grind that could push players away, and a class system that feels more like a concession than an evolution. Still, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a blast playing. And if they kept building on that, there's a real potential here. Before I wrap this up, I just want to speak as a fan of the anime, the webtoon, and now cautiously the game. There is a moment in solo leveling, you know it, where Jinwoo steps into the fight that no one expects him to survive, and instead of running, he leans in. That's how I felt playing this beta, like I was stepping into something built with ambition. It doesn't always get it right, but you feel the effort. It's cinematic, it's aspirational, the emotional connection. Not every game earns that. So yeah, that's my take. If you're still on the fence about this beta, I say give it a spin. Just manage your expectations. You will love a lot, but you might raise an eyebrow or two. And if you're like me, you'll end up somewhere between critique and fanboy energy. Let me know what class you vibe with the most or what you wish was there. You know I got my thoughts on that too. Until next time, I'm your host, Young Dress the Artist. And remember, boost your XP and level up in the world of gaming and design. And I'm out. Peace. What's up? If you made it this far in the video, first off, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And second of all, this is the graphics part of the video. My channel is not only a gaming channel, but also my way to show you that I do freelance graphics. I'm a graphic designer and I do all the graphics on this channel. I did my ToonTuber, as you can see, one that's talking to you that I can move and do all the little animations with. I did done a lot of more work for people in the community, but as you can see, my ToonTuber that moves around, I did this right here. All these animations here I did on my ToonTuber. I do ToonTubing work, I do GIFs, I do gaming logos, do graphics, I also do customs. So if you need any work, here's some examples of anything. As you can see, I've done a couple of people in the community's work. So if you need anything, let me know. And thanks again for watching the video. Have a nice day. Boost your XP and take your art to the next level. It's your boy Young Dreads, and I'm out.